OKRs used correctly will enable flatter orgs, more autonomous teams that bring together humans and AI, all being led by a team lead or a coach. Why is this a big conversation in April 2026? To timestamp this, well, this week, Meta and Block made the headlines for flattening their management structures. Fewer layers, wider spans, AI handling what managers used to handle. The coverage treated it like it was a kind of rupture, like something fundamentally new was happening. But here's my honest read. The model they're reaching for, outcome-focused teams, managers who coach rather than coordinate, decision-making authority closer to the work, that's been proven for years. The reason it's been rare isn't that it doesn't work. It's much simpler than that. The org chart is the default, as you will know. It's what people know, what consultants install. It's what gets inherited. Standing up and standing down a persistent cross-functional team that's been orientated around outcomes requires a playbook and a degree of organizational compromise. But honestly, it isn't hard. We do it all of the time. Organizations we work with before we've brought it in have usually never built the muscle, not because they hadn't thought of it, it's because nobody had tried. If AI and the need to be competitive is making them, then this is significant. But there's something getting missed. Flat structures don't automatically work, and AI doesn't automatically help. Both require context, specifically the kind of context that used to, ironically, live in the heads of managers who may soon no longer exist. When you remove the management layer, someone or something still has to carry the strategic reasoning. And in this new model, that something is increasingly AI agents, and I'm not talking one, multiple, and they'll be increasing in volume, spinning up and down as the work demands, and new agents for a new initiative, for example, a different configuration for a different use case, scaled and disbanded as the organization moves. The context problem doesn't get smaller as you add agents. It compounds. Every agent needs to know what winning looks like. How will it know that it's on the right track? What are the constraints? Where are the boundaries of its autonomy? Without that, you don't have a fleet of capable AI. You could have a fleet of capable AI pulling in different directions. So, what does context actually look like? And I can tell you that it's not a prompt. But these superpowered, enabled, and what will become highly sought after teams, it's the integrated, a cohesive vision and values, the strategic reasoning, the metrics model, and the OKRs. It's also the executional layer underneath. Each goal, the initiatives, the experiments, what's been tried, and what's been learned. It's the BAU and keep the lights on work sitting alongside those big strategic bets. So nothing critical gets dropped in all of that excitement of the transformation. It's the behavioral norms, the values, perhaps the remuneration logic and the guardrails that shape how decisions get made when nobody senior is going to be in the room. That's what managers carried informally, imperfectly for sure, in their heads and in their relationships. The organizations that I think will win in this new model are the ones that make context explicit, structured, and accessible to every person on the team and every AI agent working alongside them. So we've spent years working out what that infrastructure looks like in practice. The companies getting there aren't the ones with the most AI, ironically. They're the ones where the reasoning is legible, where OKRs carry their rationale, where teams and agents alike know what winning looks like and why it really matters. That's the capability worth building, and it's more achievable than most people think.